I used to think that the music industry and music business was only up to chance and gatekeepers, but in reality, it's not at all. All you need is a clear offer of your services, a simple price, and a few brave conversations. If I had 20 minutes with my younger self, I wouldn't talk theory. I'd hand her a one-page menu, 3 prices she can say out loud, and the exact words to book her first client this month. And that's what you're getting today. I'm Andrea with Produce Like a Boss. When I started, I hid behind I'm not ready and tweaking things, collecting plugins, or doing freebies because I was afraid to charge. I told myself I needed a website, a manager, or thousands of followers before I could be a real artist or a real business. But then I simplified my whole process. A simple DAW template and some tiers of services, kind boundaries regarding expectations, and 5 honest outreach messages. And that's when things changed. First, some money to record vocals, and then to create a custom album, and then consistent repeat clients because my process was clear. So if you're 30, 40, or 50, or 60, and you've been stuck in almost ready, you're not late no matter what age you are. You're just one service offer away. And today I'll show you exactly how I'd coach my younger self to avoid being overwhelmed and start getting paid, all without a label, a fancy studio, or feeling salesy. So let me ask you this. What if 30 days from now you knew what services you were offering, how much to charge, and your next or first paid client? If you want my starter kit for this, I prepared my free Boss Producer Business Masterclass just for you. In under an hour, I'll walk you through building a one-page studio menu of your services, setting prices you can say out loud with confidence, and landing clients without feeling salesy. The link's in the description and pinned comment. So if you think that you need a label and a brand kit and a website and all of these things first, I want to tell you this because it gets really overwhelming when you focus on all of those things. And so you need to focus on one thing. When you focus on selling one service or one thing to one person, all of a sudden you've taken all of the overwhelm out of it because you've zeroed in on just one thing. And so if I was talking to my younger self, I would tell her to simplify, because oftentimes we overcomplicate the process, especially when it comes to business, because we zero in on the money. We're like, I need to make money. That's what I need to do. But you as an artist, you also need to express your creativity, right? And so that's where the tension lies, because we're trying to figure out, okay, well, if I get to express my creativity, is that enough? Maybe I don't need to charge, but I kind of need to eat and pay my bills, right? Then we're like, well, I could do this and this and this and all these other things, and that's great, but it gets pretty overwhelming. So when you focus on one thing and try to sell one thing to one person, whether it's top lining vocals, or it's a custom song, or it's creating the guitar parts for somebody's song, whatever, you fill in the blank on how that looks for you, then all of a sudden it's simple, it's measurable, it's attainable, right? And you can walk in that this week. Now, one of the things that I used to believe is that low prices were the way in. Okay, oftentimes that's actually a deterrent, because now in our economy and in our day and age, people can find producers on places like Upwork or other platforms that are specifically for musicians. And so I think it's important for us to remember that low might actually showcase that you don't have the experience that somebody else does. And so if you're looking for ways to break into making money with your music, which is why you're here, right? Well, it's not necessarily low prices, but it's actually simplicity and clarity. So if I was talking to my younger self, I would have said, hey, keep it simple and have a really clear offer. Don't do anything for everybody. Like, pick what your skill sets are and your strengths are, and then serve the people who need those things. And yes, you're gonna build from there. Yes, you're gonna expand your offerings and your services, but start simple and confident and clear. And as you're preparing your services, ask yourself this question, okay? If your service had to make one clear, simple promise, what would it be? The next thing is you need to be able to show 10 seconds of proof so that the result is obvious, right? Like, do you have your portfolio ready on SoundCloud? Are you ready to actually start selling your services? And that's what I would tell myself. I would say, hey, you can sell your services very easily. Just put a couple songs up on a free plan on SoundCloud and make it very clear and easy. Here's the link, and that's it. That's all you need to do. You don't need to make it complicated. That's how you organize it so it's sendable in one click, right? It's dear name, insert, body of the email, very simple, very clear, very kind, and then here's the link, and then it's sendable in one click. So the biggest thing, the most important thing to remember is you just need clarity and you just need confidence. And then from there, it's all about simplicity and simplicity around your offer. If you've got questions about more logistics, about specifics and how do I email, how do I do outreaches, where do I start? Start with your lowest hanging fruit, okay? Who are your warm leads? And what's one message that you could send today? So I think it's important for us to know that often we overthink it. And that's what I would tell myself. I'd say, you overthink this way too much. Just pick one thing, one person, and reach out. Now, is there some fear of failure there? Absolutely. Might you get rejected? For sure, but you're not gonna know until you try. So if I was talking to my younger self and I had 20 minutes with her, that's what I would tell her. I would say, you just need to simplify, you need to clarify, and you need to move forward with confidence. And you don't need permission or perfect branding to have a presence in the music business. You just need a clear offer and a kind process, and yes, a few brave conversations. And if the tech side of recording still feels scary, click the video on screen. I'll show you the simplest setup and workflow so your vocals sound professional without any headache.